Hi, this is Benandorf, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2, The Old Gods. Last left off, we had just put down a rather brutal rebellion, which has led to us having quite the number of prisoners. So, let's take care of that first. First things first, traitors give me no negative outcome for revoking their titles, so I think all of these folk are going to lose their titles. Actually, I'm the heir of Baldur of Tyrannicel, so I'll let him keep it for now. Oof, and I was not, or he was not considered that mayor was not considered a traitor for whatever reason. But I can take the Jarldom of Mercia. Fortunately, he still has a county, but that's alright. I will leave him in the dungeons anyways. And I'm going to take titles. It will teach these people to rebel against me, which was certainly a poor choice on their part. And I think just this last one. He was Slavic anyways, so that was actually worked out okay for me. Now, men, not a ruler, my religion and my culture. Counselor of Warwick seems a good choice. I'll give him Altmark. And this guy seems like a good choice as well. I'll give him the bit of Sweden, and I'll keep Northampton for myself. So, let's see. Do we have any more factions? Yes, but none that are particularly powerful. On the other hand, they're also both in the same place, so I'm going to send my spymaster to scheme. And let's look. I'm going to send my seer to try and convert Lübeck. And one last thing. Let's see, where do we need to... Oh! We have taken Temple of Tholen. I wonder if there's some way to see where all of these... if there's a way to see where all of the holy sites are. But it does not appear there is. Wow, our moral authority is quite strong at the moment. And we're doing okay on prestige, though piety is rather low. I think what we need to do next is take some of Sweden and grab the holy site that is here in Uppsala. Oh, and we already have the one in Schillen, which leaves... Where is Mare? Okay, an area up here in Norway, which actually might be the better choice. Let's see if we can declare any kind of meaningful war. Subjugation of Norway, alright. That'll work for me. Let's raise up all these levies and get started. So we're going to group these up here in Sweden. And we'll group all of the Irish troops up, as well as the ones in England. And it looks like we're going to need a decent-sized navy. So let's see where we can get that. Or if we can get that. We also have plenty of cash. So I'm going to hire up... That wasn't a particularly good hire, but that one will work. I'm going to hire up these mercenaries, see what they can do. I'm going to combine all of these fleets into Yulin. I'd really like to get Yulin back, but I'm not sure if there's anything I can do about that. Here we go, a few more ships. And there's the main navy. Looks like we've just been sent a gift in the form of a bishop. Oof. Well, don't care about that plot. Don't care about that plot. Do want him to stop, to end this plot. Or perhaps stop backing. I'll go with that. And the killing I'm okay with. So let's keep going. Someone's complaining about our dungeon, and I'm going to let him rot. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a dungeon, now would it? Sending this fleet on over to England. And the person I requested to stop backing the plot did so. Oof, Independence faction, again. Quite obnoxious. Embarking the army here in Ireland, and then combining with the fleet here in England to make a larger army. One that I will give a little bit better generals to. Combining the fleet, and let's get started. Gonna use this army and go to sweep around here in the south, while the army up here in Sweden will move into, well, a different part of southern Norway. And to save some money, I'm going to disband the fleet. Someone else complaining, let him rot. I care not for his complaints. A good siege event. So combining, and again choosing some better generals. Plus I'm going to auto-balance. Oh well, that doesn't change it at all. We're going to have a weak flank, but that'll happen. So now we start sieging. I don't know how large, if large at all, the enemy troops are, but I imagine the 8,000 we have should be more, or 9,000 we should have should be more than enough. And someone just inherited one of the counties from one of our... Oh, it was from the person who had started a faction. Excellent. So I'm going to move my spy master to Scheming Desmond instead. And yep, just information about how the factions have disbanded. So let's keep rolling here. First sieges are starting to succeed. Oh, and our half-sister is a skilled tactician. It's not really meaningful, and she has the Great Pox, so she probably won't be around for very long. But, you know, we're happy for her. Gotta support family. Oof, I just got Craven as a trait. Awesome. This little tyke is... Oh, well, never mind. It just disappeared. Fixed itself. I guess I complained too quickly. And another successful siege, which is good because the money's paying for our mercenaries. Not to mention advancing our war. And completed sieging down one area. Huh. It would appear that one of the houses in our Welsh Republic has passed, which, you know, good for them, I guess. Let's threaten the vassal to end this independence faction. And he agrees. So, on to the next. Oh, well, I can't yet. That's okay, the independence faction's pretty small at the moment. So just continuing to siege. And another faction. As long as they stay small, I won't worry about it too much, though. Apparently, Østlandet, which I believe would be at least the Danish way to pronounce it, is trying to take back this little bit of land in the south, but they got there too late. The garrison's already reinforced. So they can sit there for all I care. Although it may, in fact I believe it does, lower down the county riches now, so it at least hurts me a little bit to have troops that can't actually siege down a territory trying to. And the person trying to convert us is complaining about his cell. He shouldn't have been trying to convert us to his religion. Now should he? Another successful siege. Oh, and we drug some old lady out of her hidey hole. Some slow old lady. Now I kind of feel bad. Yet she's still an incredible steward. Idiot savant and all that, I imagine. So, on to the next siege. Another complainer, let him rot. Don't much care for that. And our heir is at war here doing something. Ah, he's trying to take some bits of Pomerania. That's nice, I suppose. Good for him. Except if he creates a kingdom, not quite as good for him, because then he'll split off from us, but for the moment I won't worry about it. Finish that siege, so I'm going to clear off the enemy that's pretending that they can do something in the land I've already taken from them. Was not many casualties, also moving this mercenary troop on up. A slow old woman is complaining, let her rot as well. I'm a Viking, I'm not going to help. Oh, it looks like the subjugation of Pomerania failed. Never mind, then. Shouldn't have fretted. But so far, quite a bit of success, just taking bits of Norway. And yet we will also still have to take... where is it? Here, I believe? Yeah. So we're not actually going to get what we want from this war. Arranged marriage between the King of Scotland and some random girl, so I guess I'll accept this. I'm not really sure how that comes to question me. It's kind of inconsequential. But the important part, continuing the war, is, well, continuing. Unfortunately, the Norse actually have sent enough troops to siege down some of these holdings. But we are going to take care of that quickly and efficiently. There we go. Annihilated that army. I can either try to kill my mother or gain a lot of piety. I guess I'll take the piety, though I feel like that's not a very Viking thing to do. We've dragged a young girl out of her hidey hole in one of these sieges. It does feel good to be a Viking. I'm just going to assault that. Pretty much instantaneous assault for 15 gold. Assaulting the next. And what to take? I will take back some of this land that Ostlanel has, or Ustlanel? I don't remember how to pronounce it now that I think about it. It's a soft D, I know, but I was never any good at it. Regardless, taking the Norwegian dukes, what they've taken from one of their ex-vassals who's trying to rebel, because that sends the right message. Just rebel. Somebody from afar will come and help you. Sieging down this land again. Oh, actually, never mind that. I'm going to just enforce my demands. And we have peace. Kind of, anyways. So what I'm going to do, move all of these troops back to where they should be. And then I will continue this war with just mercenaries and retinues. Because they're pretty large. And apparently one of our spy masters is capable of taking this bit of land because she has a claim, so I'll start off there. And I don't have a CB against this next neighbor, which is a little obnoxious, but such is life. I'll just have to wait, I suppose. Successful battle here in Heidmark. And I need to give away some of this land. So let's find some people to do that too. This spymaster seems as good a choice as any. Steward. And Vestfold. Let's give it to this guy. Lucky him. I certainly don't want to strengthen my family at this point, because it just probably means that they will get some claims to the thrones and make a lot of issues. So, moving on forward, some random person was released from prison, and a plot to kill someone else. My king's too young to care about this. Oh, well, if they're trying to kill me, that might be worth noting. Yeah, I imprisoned her because she was trying to kill me. Not cool with that. My heir is trying to kill me, but he's honestly better than I am, so if it happens, it happens. I just got the trait of just, and then just lost the trait of just. Alrighty. This teacher is really helpful. And somebody in Shrewsbury has just raised a big host to go off and adventure. So, good for him, I suppose. Population of Rugen has converted to the Norse faith. That's very good for us. Let's group these guys together. Our professional army and our mercenaries. Castle infrastructure is increased somewhere. Town infrastructure following suit. Let's take a look at technology. It looks like I'm going to upgrade construction for economy and legalism for culture advances. And it looks like siege equipment, so I'll do siege equipment. Oof, and this should be ending very soon. There we go. Plus we took the air, which gives us a huge, puts us up to 100%. We can force a peace. So we have forced a peace. Although that did nothing. But she'll accept my vassalization, so that's a little more meaningful. In fact, I don't even know who they're still at war with. Oh, he still owns a tiny bit of land up here in Sweden, or in Finland. But we have had a person we just placed on their throne accept our rule. So, what to do next? I can claim some land here, but I don't really want to fight Sweden for just one bit of land. No luck. No luck. I apparently own this bit of land way up here in Finnmark. There we go. Another target. So, sending these troops all the way down to Altmark and beyond. And Jarlden of Yulin being granted to a new ruler. A lot of these little intrigues going around. What I suppose I should do is stop the one. Well, our heir can take care of himself. So I'm just going to go ahead and send my spymaster to study technology in Constantinople. I hear it's lovely this time of the year. Well, it looks like we have some money, so let's upgrade something. What to upgrade, what to upgrade? We'll do stables. More cavalry. It's not very Viking-like, but they're useful. And someone was released from prison. Useful, or no, a bad siege event for us. Hey, we're going on our first hunting trip. I feel like this is going to end in me dying. Hey, look at that. Called it? Called it. However, there are no pretenders, and we now have a better king with a decent heir. Unfortunately, many of our vassals don't really like us, but what we can do is lower levies. We'll start with city, and that might help. Oh look, an additional unit of retinue. How nice. Apparently we are way above our retinue cap, but I'm going to move my capital back to Yulin, which might change that. Yes, it does. Alright, Yulin's the better place to be. Higher tech. Let's see, my wife is in jail. I'm not... Oh, she's been jailed by me, so I'm going to release her. Welcome back, honey. And I need to get rid of at least one of these. Not going to give it to a Christian. He's pretty weak. Whereas he's pretty strong. So I'm going to let the weak guy take this Jarldom. And now he likes me. But we do have a little bit of land to give away. So let's... Oh. There we go. Oh. Seems like a nice young man. He can take a bit of land. Not Northampton. Ossory. Oxford. I'll give him Oxford. And let's give this young man some land as well. I'll give him Powys. And what would the last one be to give up? Either Lincoln or Holland. I'll give up the bit in Holland. Let someone else take care of it for a while. It's kind of far extended for us. So, County of Holland. And it looks like we can usurp and create a few more titles, but we really don't want to at this point. I'm going to appoint some new, better counselors. And let's choose where to send him. I'll send him to Lincoln. And I will send my steward to collect taxes. And of course my spymaster to, well, let's choose a better... Nope, that's fine, spymaster. Send him to study technology. And I think I'm going to stop there for today. We're on our way to take some more land here in eastern Germany. And we have finally gotten the person we wanted on the throne, even if now I have the Kinslayer trait. So, thanks for watching, and check back soon for more of the old Crusader Kings 2, the Old Gods.